with Jamie Jones. He's the owner of Council Hill Station here in Council Hill, Illinois.
Station, Illinois.
I love this place. We are tucked away. I feel like we're miles from everywhere, but you know, maybe it's just the bluffs around us or what. But this is it's so secluded, so tucked away. This is a great place, Jamie. Tell me, what are you doing out here?
Well, you know, I came out here originally to come back to a place I've been coming to since I've been in high school.
Really?
This would be come out to the country. This is kind of, you know, it's kind of quiet out here. So, you know, we started back then. Then I opened up a place in Wisconsin, about 5.5 miles from here, from New Diggins, Wisconsin, and went up there and started a music venue up there, which is still going today, by the way.
Still going. Lou's great up there.
Yeah, Lou and Anton's. Then this property came up for sale, and I was always kind of wanted to do a little larger music venue. Mm-hmm. So we did a Woodstock last year, so that was good. We had a lot of people come for that.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I mean, this is Council Hill Station. It's an old rail station?
Well, 1854, 166 years we've been here. 1854 was a train station for the Illinois Central. This was the general store / shipping yard for Swift Packing Company. But a couple hundred people lived down here, so that was it was a boom town.
Yeah.
Now it's just a couple buildings. I think there's 4 of us living down here now, out of 200.
Yeah, that's great. So you've been here for how long?
Well, 12 years now. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
12 years. And I mean, what really draws people down here?
Sometimes I think it's just the drive.
Yeah.
You know, the countryside getting here. I think that has a lot to do with what, you know, being out in the country and then having some place where they can, you know, stop and enjoy the scenery, you know, get out of the car.
Yeah, especially, I mean, like this time of year where, I mean,
it's fall,
the fall, the leaves are turning.
Beautiful.
And once again, we're in kind of a little, it's a bowl. Like you know, surrounded by trees and everything. So you really get surrounded by nature. And also, I love the little creek. I love being able to go down.
A little river down there.
Go down by the little river walk down there.
Yeah, that's pretty neat down there, that's for sure. My friend has been working on it down there, doing an art studio down there next to the river. Gladys Ressler, she's a musician and has helped me out here quite a bit, building our stage and making sure we can get outside people, outside music.
Right.
You know, just get outside.
Music is a big part of Council Hill Station.
Pretty much, yeah.
Tell me about that.
Well, it started with just up in the top of what we call the general store. Just a piano up there, piano bar type thing like that. But it's real small.
Right.
Limited seating.
It's pretty limited. I mean, it's a little tiny space.
It's a small space, that's right. So now we're getting out in the country. Boy, I tell you, we get outside, you know, sometimes just bring your bug spray at this time of year.
Yeah.
A little spray on you.
Yeah, so I mean, music, so you're a musician yourself, right?
Yeah, I've been a musician most of my life, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much over the years.
So tell me a little bit about, you know, wanting to get into, being a musician, I think everybody, but then going into the venue side of it.
Yeah, right. Well, there's 2 sides for sure, you know. Both sides are very challenging for sure. But at my age too, is to have some places where the younger groups can come and play, the older groups can come and play, or just come and play.
Right.
You know, so that's a big thing for us down here.
Yeah. So describe to me a little bit of a normal Sunday for you.
A Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, well, normally we'd be inside our barn, which we closed up because it's so hot in there. You can't get in there on a warm day like this.
Right.
So we do outside venue. We do an outside music thing. So we're doing it on the backstage there.
Yeah. So, this property, it's been here for ages.
1854.
1854.
Yeah.
We got this old mill, the silo.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. The history of this right now is the old mill, that's 1850s. That was a woolen mill back then, converted to a barn. Now the silo, that's around 1900. It was shipped in from the East Coast. It was in a kit. It was one of the very first ones that were put up in this county, Joe Davis County, and it's pretty much the last one is standing. So I'm not sure why. It leans a little bit. But of course we got all the spring around back of us there that ran the wheel for the mechanisms and stuff like that. It washed out in probably 1896, something right around in there. So yeah, there's a lot of history here. Well, we have fresh spring water comes all around the property, so you know that's a big one, you know, for drinking water and things like that. But yeah, but we have the connection with the Black Hawk War. That was 1830s. I think it ended 1834 or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what they are, but they did consuling up here. That's why it's called Consul Hill here.
Really?
Because of the native connection there. So that's what they did. They consuled, but it was pretty much on the top of the hill up in that area in there. And they say that he did it on this back rock back here that did some consuling, which they probably did because it's a high ground. But yeah, so we got that connection, and it's pretty cool.
Oh, I mean, I love
Pretty
history.
cool.
I mean, and
Yeah.
getting earlier than 1854, that's interesting.
Well, I'm not really sure what happened in the, you know, they do have the mound, what they call the mound people. They live along the Mississippi River area. They do all their big mounds over. There was one in Dubuque, Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a native in that before that. But
That's great.
yeah.
So when you're doing music down here, I mean, are you bringing people in, or are you doing just some
yeah.
jam sessions, or what?
Well, we do the jam sessions up in the station, a little smaller venue. We, you know, we just do a little piano thing up there, a couple guitars or something. It's a little small room, especially when the weather changes.
Right.
You know, into the winter. We got a potbelly stove up there, so we light it up, and you know, people can get out of their houses in the wintertime.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come crowd around this fire instead, right?
Yeah, come around this fire, Round Oak.
Yeah.
Come around the Round Oak.
Yeah. Well, Jamie, this is an incredible place.
Well, thanks,
it's
man.
filled with history, and it's filled with
Well, thank
music all the time. And I
Nice.
really appreciate you having us out here.
Well, thanks for coming out and then telling people about it.